What does a successful man look like in our society?
I guess that depends on how you define successful. My idea of how a successful man looks, a man who's genuinely looks happy.
Okay.
You know, somebody who doesn't look really run down.
Right.
You know, like life works out for him.
Okay. Do you think that society's view of success has always been the same?
Oh, no. Obviously. I think success is really in the eye of the beholder. I think, you know, earlier, maybe around 18th century, maybe 17th century, the idea of success was to have a family that was profitable and very religious.
Right.
Nowadays, it seems to be dealing more with monetary things and wealth.
Okay.
You know, I was brought up to think that as long as you were happy with what you did in life.
All right.
I wouldn't say they have a lot of money, but they have a lot of integrity in their job. They stick with it, and they know how to balance family time and their work time.
Okay.
It depends. What's his bank account?
Okay. Do you think it's always been like that?
Pretty much. Money and power talk.
Money and power?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think a successful man, to me, may defy stereotypes, because I think of strong being in terms of being able to stand up to societal demands and decide what's best for them. So to me, someone who's living their purpose according to whatever they think is authentic to them.
Okay. What would a successful man look like?
Me. Successful man would look like someone who has had to work to get to where they've gotten, has, you know, wasn't just handed to them, but who went, who was bold and confident, went places, did things that they were uncomfortable with doing. If it's in a business venture, they went out and, you know, got their name out. If it's in just other areas of life, you know, taking risks, you know, knowing that they're taking risks, and you know, not unnecessary risks, but, you know, going for what they want, in you know, very proactive.
Okay. Do you think the idea of success for men has always been the same, or do you think it changes?
Oh, it's definitely changed over the past few years. I actually kind of wrote a paper on that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's on homogeneous masculinity. And so basically what it is females influence, men desire females, attractive females especially, to the extent that they will change because women want more feminine characteristics in men. So now the standard for being masculine also includes sensitivity, you know, showing emotions, stuff like that as well. So it's gone from straight hardcore, I'm masculine, you are women, into they're kind of picking up some female traits.
What would a successful man look like? Okay, define what makes you successful then.
I've accomplished a lot. I'm gonna keep moving, I guess. Keep working on stuff.
Yeah.
Get my degree, get a good job, start a family, and all that stuff.
Do you think that view of like success has always been like that's just what's always been there throughout history?
It is, yeah.
Okay.
A man who has a family and able to support them well.
That's a good answer. Do you think it's always been like that?
I think so, yes.
Yeah?
Like, to me, a successful man is someone who's confident in themselves and their abilities, who kind of has a plan or a goal that they're working toward, and is kind of steady and stable.
Okay. What would a successful man look like?
Tall and strong, probably with like muscles, but then there's a big range of successful people. It doesn't, I don't think that there needs to be a specific, you know, look towards a person.
Right.
It kind of just all depends on how, you know, how much willpower they have and strength to do what they want to have done.
Do you think that's what society views as successful? No?
No, I think oftentimes it's like he's got it all together. He knows everything, knows how to work everything. His family's nice. They never have problems, and or that's how it looks on the outside.
Do you think that your view of what a successful man is basically how it's always been through history?
No, and it's probably not what it is now for a lot of people. It seems like the typical thing is that a man provides, and well, I do think that should be something that a man does. I mean, a woman could too, and yeah, I guess throughout it, we still live with this idea that men are supposed to have this certain image and this certain, you know, false strength, what I would call it, this lack of emotion. So, yeah.
I'd say good job, you know, nice family, nice car, lives in the right neighborhood, stuff like that.
Do you think that it's pretty much always been like that? Like what a successful man is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Successful man. You know, pinstripe suit, of course. Full cut hat or something. I don't know, but I mean, someone who looks content with their life, pretty much the successful man.
Do you think that that's how historically successful men have been viewed?
No, historically successful men were very fat and had lots of wives. I would say.
Successful man to me would look like somebody who is, I'm looking at a man who's, let's say, a married man with a family. A man who is taking care of his family. He's got his priorities in shape. For me, a successful man is somebody who knows the Lord, and it's definitely, his life revolves around the Lord in the sense that his love for his family comes out of his relationship with the Lord.
Yeah. Successful man would be one, for me, who would totally follow after the Lord, follow after God, who would do what he said no matter what it looks like to the world around him.
Okay. What does a successful man look like?
To me, he's self-controlled, he's thoughtful, he's deliberate, and he's a leader.
Okay.
So.
That's great. That's a great list right there.